Hello world, welcome back to the Razor RC, and we got another vehicle here on the channel. This is the Team Corelli Spark XB6, a 1/8 scale electric 4-wheel drive 6S capable, I guess they call it an extreme buggy, race buggy, basher buggy, somewhere in between there, and it's been out for about 6 months. Super excited to take a look at this. I do also have the Synchro 4, which I'm a big fan of. I think that's a great entry-level buggy. And this is essentially like the heavy-duty upgrade version. So whereas the Synchro 4 is 4S capable, sells for I think it's like $379 or so. This is the 6S capable Spark, and it sells for about $529 at the time of this video. It does come in two versions, a ready to run like we have here, and also a roller, which is $349. So if you want your own electronics, you can get the roller. If you want something ready to run out of the box, you can get this. So also comes in 3 different colors: red, green, and blue. I really like the blue. I don't know what it is. This is like the best looking Team Corelli in my opinion. I think I saw Jason Perrin or someone with this buggy and I was like, man, that's the best looking color for sure. The blue is amazing. It's even like a little metallic blue. It just looks awesome with the gray, the black, and kind of this off-white. I don't know what it is about the paint scheme, but this is by far, in my opinion, the best looking Team Corelli. So yeah, we're going to be taking a look at this as well as driving it for its maiden run. Some quick stuff here. So here is the manual. Everything to get you started, kind of shows you what the vehicle looks like. Looks like it's like 69 kilometers per hour out of the box on 4S, 43 miles per hour on 4S. So on 6S it should be about 60, maybe a little bit over 60 miles per hour. And then if you get different pinions, you can obviously increase the speed, but obviously it will run hotter. Different pinions you can get. Mod 1, of course, tells you how to adjust the gear mesh, do the shocks, parts blow-ups and stuff like that, how to tune the differentials. Fairly thick diff, fluids out of the box. If you want to run this on a track, you would want to run something lighter. And then some information about spare parts and stuff. It's a nice little manual. They do have information online as well as how to take one of these things apart. The one-page manual is kind of going through all the different pieces. Some of the other stuff it comes with is the antenna tube, bind plug. I don't generally use the antenna tube. Some nice little knickknacks here. So a keychain and a lanyard. So you can hook this up to your radio. I don't think the lanyard actually will work on the stock radio, but if you have a different radio, you can use that. And then something pretty cool, it does come with optional springs. So I think it comes with the medium springs out of the box. I assume these are the hard springs, so if you want to send it, launch it big, maybe run on asphalt, maybe you want to run the hard springs, so it's pretty nice that they include that. I don't remember that on any of the other Team Corelli vehicles. And then here's the radio, the CT2R, 2.4 gigahertz, comes with, or uses 4 double A's, and then a nice little cover to protect all the adjustments. So steering and throttle reversing. You got steering trim, steering dual rate, as well as throttle trim, on-off button, and then some LEDs to tell you when the thing's on or, low on batteries or whatever. It does have a DSC connection. I never tried that, so I guess you could, test this out on the servo directly if you want. Foam wheel, feels pretty good. Lightweight handle with cutouts. Trigger feels pretty good. Fairly basic radio, but all the adjustments that you will need. So we'll take a look at that. And then the buggy, super nice paint scheme, does have little tethers to hold on your body clips. It is painted in like, I guess silk screened or whatever. Just looks awesome altogether. Wheels and tires are fairly stiff compound, so it has to be able to hold up to 6S. So generally 6S vehicles have harder compounds or belted tires, something like that. So they went with the hard compound. Aluminum axles all the way around. The wheel nuts are not serrated. I already actually threw on some serrated wheel nuts. I think the stock wheel nuts are fine on 4S, the smooth wheel nuts. The wheels are actually also serrated as well, so but I'm not going to chance it, so I threw on some serrated wheel nuts because I will be running this thing on 6S. Aluminum chassis, of course, 5mm shock tires front and wheel. They are machined. I think the chassis is 6061 T6 aluminum, so really nice. It does have this upper brace, which I think is pretty cool. They call it the hybrid chassis braces. So aluminum up top that ties in basically all 3 differentials together, and then these really thick composite braces underneath. Did redesign the the braces upper lengths and stuff like that for kind of this low profile vehicle. So it is a little bit different than some of the other Team Corrales out there, but you know, it is pretty much optimized for a buggy. There are some similarities with the Synchro 4, but it's not exactly the same. The chassis is actually wider to accommodate the larger ESC. They put the on-off button here on the side. A little bit bigger receiver box as well than the Synchro 4, so a little bit more space all the way around, and then the body and chassis is a little bit wider. The Synchro is a little bit narrow. Other nice things, they do have steel hinge braces all around with plastic covers, little aluminum spacers here to prevent the hinge pins from bracing as much. Really thick arms all the way around, pivot ball suspension front with the aluminum caps and the steel balls, so that helps prevent this thing from pulling out of the arms. Fixed composite links all around, which adds to more durability. Toe and everything looks really nice out of the box, so I think it's set up perfectly. Shock caps over the all aluminum shocks. These are the HD shocks, and as you can see, it does come with the medium springs, so if you want stiffer setup or ride, you can throw on the optional ones that come in the box. So pretty nice. Sway bars front and rear. It does have the spring steel out drives all around, this sort of bronze color front, middle, and rear. So even the center dog bones have the spring steel out drives. Very durable out drives in my opinion, so they work pretty well. That's one area of this vehicle that I found to be very, very durable. The out drives, the CVAs, the differentials and stuff are all machined internal gears. Even the center differential is an aluminum piece, as you can see, that red aluminum piece. So yeah, pretty nice drivetrain all around. I think it's one of the most stout actually out of the box for all the 6S vehicles. Team Corrale really does a good job with that. So yeah, nice looking buggy overall. The wing is very stiff, so the newer ones like the Synchro 4 are a little bit more flexible, a little bit more durable in my opinion. This one is stiffer, for a little bit stronger downforce and stuff like that, but might crack. That is something that I've had in the past on some other vehicles. But yeah, good looking vehicle. I'm sure you could throw on the Synchro 4 wing if you want. Antenna is sticking out of the box. I'm just going to tuck it in the receiver box. That's how I run all my vehicles. Here is the CRHV 7225 servo. Pretty decent speed, pretty decent torque. It is 7.4 volts capable, but I tend to run all my stuff on 6 volts. I feel like it helps the servo last a little bit longer, so I'm just going to leave it at that. Power system is a Curon 825. I think it's a 40 by 68 millimeter can, 70. Not exactly sure. I'll have to measure it, but yeah, very strong motor, very strong ESC, the Toro X185. A lot of adjustments you can make. I'll probably turn up the punch. You can adjust the brake, all that stuff. So a lot of adjustments, which is pretty nice. I think this is the most powerful motor and ESC combination in any 6S vehicles. This thing is going to be insanely fast. It does come with XT90 connectors, 2 of them, so you can run 2 3S packs or a single 4S or 6S pack. Yeah, what else to say? It looks really nice. Super happy and excited to take this thing out. I am a big fan of the Synchro 4. I think it's a great vehicle. This is nice that they have an upgrade version, so if you want to go faster, spend a little more money, but send it. Yeah, this is the one to get. And then I think the tires will also hold up a little better on road. The Synchro 4 I think is a little bit more of an off-road style tire. Really good traction off-road actually, so we'll see how these tires actually work. But yeah, the Spark XB6, big fan of the Suga, big fan of the Synchro 4, so yeah, let's take this thing out and drive it. Okay, we got a 6S pack installed. I did change out the front springs to the optional medium springs or hard spring, I don't know what they are, but yeah, actually I think they are the hard springs. And then increase the punch to max. Did increase the brakes 1 level. I felt like maybe that would be a little bit better, but we'll see. Other than that, just calibrate the ESC and set the dual rate, and we're ready to run. So yeah, here's the Spark XB6. It's a warm day here in California, about 79, 80 degrees. But yeah, tons of power. Just like all the Team Corrales. I'm using maybe a throttle right now. This thing on 6S. Like most cars on 4S. Quite dry and dusty. So flies nice and straight. But yeah, these tires, I think the Synchro tire is a little bit better for off-road dirt. These are harder compound, I think, so they don't balloon quite as much for the 6S stuff. But probably a little bit more of a combo on-road and off-road tire rather than a dedicated off-road tire. Kind of a weird sound. Yeah, a wetter day or hard traction surface, these tires work a little better, but woohoo! Pretty big backflip there. Yeah, so I think for big air, you probably adjust suspension a little bit. Maybe go the stiffer springs in the rear as well, a little bit thicker oil. Fun. All right, let's try some different jumps. Trying to get a feeling for this jump. I don't think I've ever taken this jump this way, so see how it goes. Okay, very vertical. Very much a straight up kind of jump. Whoa, big gust of air right there. That was a nasty crash. Nasty one. Well, seems all right. Impressive. I realized something. Going straight into the wind on a vertical jump where your chassis is like straight up and down, not the best thing. So back to our regularly scheduled program here. Windy day. Nice. Woohoo! Massive backflip. I'm surprised the arms are surviving those jumps with like almost no droop. So that's a little surprising. That went a lot further than I expected. That's what I was trying to do. Some of these jumps are like straight up thing is taking some pretty massive jumps. For a scale buggy, pretty impressed. Hey, how's it going, man?
What's up, man?
Alright, well, I did get kicked out of the BMX park, so that's fine, you know. Definitely respect wherever you're bashing at. It's someone's property. It's probably not meant for RC cars, so, you know, if they ask you to leave, just listen, right? I wouldn't like BMX bikes coming to my RC track, so, you know, if you're at a BMX park and, you know, the park people ask you to leave, that's fine. Or even the other bikes, really, right? This is not an RC track, so we're here as guests of the facilities. But anyways, the Spark XB6, yeah, held up pretty good. No issues at all, which is pretty awesome, because some of the other short arm vehicles I had in the past, like the Skeeter, have broken arms. So it's nice to see this thing just a beast, even landing on a corner. Some of those are pretty high jumps with basically no suspension travel. I didn't set the droops to anything special, so it is definitely a little bit more out of the box configuration rather than a big send it type of thing. But anyways, yeah, did like the buggy, had a lot of fun, crazy fast. I think the, whoops, seems like my trim is a little off. The brakes, I increased them, but I wouldn't increase them. I just leave them as is, and I think that'd be better. So there it is, first round of the Spark XB6. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe buttons. Look for more videos soon. Thanks for watching.